everyone, welcome to MJ Central, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how a drama podcast about Michael Jackson meeting Benny Hill is coming soon. So without further ado, let's get started. That's right, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about a new drama podcast that is coming soon. As always, you have an article to read, and then we'll talk about it. So without further ado, let's get started.
Alright everybody, so here we have an article that says Doctor Who writer to launch drama podcast about Michael Jackson Benny Hill meeting. The stars of the Sarah Jane Adventures and Broadchurch voice this free podcast drama about the pair's 1992 encounter. And here's a picture, I'm guessing, of the people who are going to be doing the podcast. Pretty exciting. When Michael met Benny. The 1992 meeting between comedian Benny Hill and pop star Michael Jackson is set to be dramatized in When Michael Met Benny, a podcast playpen by Doctor Who audio writer Jonathan Morris. The podcast, which is being released on all platforms from 22nd February, stars Daniel Anthony, the Sarah Jane Adventures, as thriller singer Jackson, who visited Hill, played here by Broadchurch's Phil Nice, which he recovered from a heart attack at the Brampton Hospital in February 1992. When Michael Met Benny will tell the story of the celebrity's 30-minute conversation, during which they made plans for Jackson to star in a future season of The Benny Hill Show. And here we have a picture for it, when Michael met Benny. The picture does look pretty cool. On writing the podcast, Morris, who has written several Doctor Who audio adventures for Big Finish, said, "I heard about this unlikely meeting about 10 years ago, and immediately thought, there's a play in that. It could be the next Frost versus Nixon. And then I realized that if nobody else is going to write it, I should write it myself. It was just an exciting idea, I couldn't let it go. What would two such different people find to talk about? What would they find they had in common?" Meanwhile, Nice, whose acting credits include Doctor Who, Torchwood, and Mr. Bean, added, "The idea of playing Benny Hill was initially somewhat daunting, but the premise of the piece was both intriguing and fascinating. Dramatization of an actual meeting between two legends. I was able, through Jonathan's writing, to get a more nuanced view of Benny as he approached his final days and found the whole project immensely satisfying and lots of fun." Alright everybody, so that's it for this article. I'll go back to this picture over here. Alright everybody, so that's pretty interesting. So let's talk about this.
Alright everybody, so it looks like a drama podcast will be releasing soon about a meeting between Michael Jackson and Benny Hill. And I guess they'll only talk about when they were making plans for Michael to appear in a season, or probably like an episode or something of the Benny Hill Show, which is pretty interesting. Now it will be dramatized, as they said, so I don't think this is going to be like a word for word exactly how it went, but it'll probably definitely be based on those lines. So that'll be pretty interesting, to find out some kind of conversations Michael had with other celebrities and other plans. I like learning about projects that Michael was going to be in. So like from my last video talking about how Michael Jackson was almost in Star Wars, now this is, Michael Jackson was almost in the Benny Hill Show. So something pretty interesting to listen. The only, little concern I have, especially because it will be dramatized and stuff like that, I just hope they put Michael in a positive light. That's my only concern about it, This sounds something pretty interesting, something to listen to. I'll try to listen to it. I don't really have anything to listen to podcast. I have Spotify, so hopefully you can listen to it on there. So that'll be interesting. I just hope it puts Michael in a positive light. It doesn't say anything rude, which I don't think it will. But unfortunately, when stuff of these things happen, you always gotta think, right? So, but it will be interesting to know what the conversation was like and how the meeting went, and it should be pretty interesting to hear. But for anybody out there who can't listen to podcasts, like I said, I'm gonna try to listen to it. But if you don't have anything to listen to a podcast on, and if you're still interested about it, let me know if you want me to make a review about it. I might not make a video about it, but I'll probably put it in my community tab, because I can finally use that now, so I'm really happy. So I might make a review about it, and just put it on the community tab. So let me know if that's something that you guys will be interested in. But yeah, everybody, that's pretty interesting. Looks like we have a new Michael Jackson story to listen to. Recently we've been having some new pictures being released, and some new footage from the Jacksons, so kind of cool that we're getting a bunch of new stuff, and pretty exciting. Alright everybody, that's it for this video. Now let me know in the comments below, will you be listening to this podcast? I'll try to listen to it. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any new videos. You can also follow MJ Central on TikTok at MJ Central 1958. Alright everybody, that's it for this video, and I'll see you all later. Peace.